You two are incredibly close. Is that for like nighttime liaisons, is it?
What's that? Who?
Well, Tim and yourself.
What did he say? For nighttime liaison, is it because, like, you know...
Very close. Just saying, just saying. Got your stove on there, mate, yeah? Oh, yes, very nice. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, just golf day?
No, I was going to do something for me, actually.
Blimey, can I just say something? Because it is a poignant point. Not only am I cooking something, but I've got my scoff on before you have. Serious?
What, now? You're cooking something now?
Yeah. I've got my pasta boiling up, mate, and there's going to put one of them nice Lloyd Grossman things in with it. Yeah, you know, like one of the...
Probably going up market, aren't we?
Well, it's just job lots of cheap. But this is the first time, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, seriously, isn't it? Point to note, point to note. But you having anything nice today, mate?
What have I got? Spam.
Spam, oh yes, there's nothing wrong with it.
Potatoes.
I've got some potatoes, actually.
Got potatoes, got some bacon, I think, or chopped ham. Yeah.
I just looked in the fridge and thought, what's in there? There was a pack of sausages, I thought I'll have them. Some boiled potatoes.
Well, I've always got a carton full of pasta with me, you know, that's on the wide mouth one, and I just threw a... Always one night, mate, it's one meal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Getting on me happy now.
She goes, do you want some bushcraft biscuits? And I thought, we just won't have time to eat them, you know what I mean?
Doing well though, it's 20 past 4. It's still
It's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
They're just pulling out slowly the nights.
I'm definitely liking that now. Definitely like. And it's just about the right size. They're going to be, you know, bigger for more people, but that's just the right size for one or two people.
Yeah, that's
mate.
what I said, yeah. Good for one or two people.
Yeah.
Put some oak on it, so I'm going to get some good embers in there.
Nice.
I might actually put some potatoes on it. That's what it's for, isn't it? Testing, checking it
I
out.
don't know if you remember the old survival aids, mate. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is it?
It's a bivvy, yeah.
I had an old survival aids bivvy bag.
Yeah.
And I had it when I was in Army Cadets. I remember when they were at Euston Station.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they
I went down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I passed out of training, one of the guys, I sold my rucksack. I had a Cyclops Rock rucksack. I sold it to one of the guys because he was going to do 7 OHA, going to Paris. And another guy had the bivvy bag off us. And then I got the money, went back down to Survival Aids and bought new gear.
Said you think they outpriced themselves, really, don't
They made good gear for the day, mate. They were well leaders, but they weren't like army. It was for expeditions and stuff like that.
A bit mixed, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, you know, yeah.
I think even Lofty sort of had a little bit to do with them because I remember Survival Aids doing. They were running survival courses back, and I can remember back in the day wanting to do a survival course as a kid. And the course was about £400, you know, you think back in the 80s. Yeah, and my parents obviously couldn't afford that, you know what I mean? So, I couldn't, and that was run by, the director of the course back then was John Barry. And John Barry I think he was an officer in the Royal Marines and Arctic Warfare Cadre.
Yeah.
And he was the head instructor, if you like, that was running the courses for survival aids back in the day. Yeah,
because, sorry mate, if you remember back in the 80s, mate, AIDS, remember that? That was a big thing, and to have a company name of, it's brilliant if AIDS hadn't have come from wherever it come from, mate, but then survival aids as well. I don't think that was the best sort of name as well, you know. Everybody was paranoid about everything back in that day, mate, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it didn't I wouldn't have thought that would have had anything
but other people have said that's probably, they made top end gear, mate, when it's still, what, 25, 30 years later? Yeah, it's still there, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I said to you earlier, isn't it? It's like still in, like, you know, mint condition.
They were like the original Hoop bivvies.
Yeah, that's it.
Nobody else...
like they just copied it from that rid of the new ones, didn't
they? Yeah. But, but at some point that will be mine.
That's probably all Gore-Tex, that is.
Yeah, it is, mate. But with them, you got what you paid for again, you know.
Definitely.
Definitely. Well, there you go, because you can see it's still being all them years later.
Well, them magazines, the little you were saying about SASS, remember? They were like wank mags.
Yeah, no,
like,
they were.
Like all them jackets and all the gear in it, you used to go through it and go, I want that, I'm going to buy that.
Yeah, that's another firm that didn't make it. The only one that's still in for is Arcist.
Arctis,
But now they still make good gear, but they've just do this, do that, do that, do that, do that, and then, but you know, like a complete feast force, you know, they'll have a new tac vest because they all got tasers, and they'll make a run of them, you know, or Botswana police want this vest or something like that, you know. That's how they survive, and it's the only way you can survive, mate. Yeah.
I don't know, Pittsburgh.
You're huffing and you're puffing there, mate. You're huffing and you're puffing there. I'll tell you what, I've got a pasta on. I better get back there and make sure that's okay. It'll bubble up. I've got pasta and Lord Grossman. This is the first time ever I will be eating before Dave. Because normally I would just think, bugger it, just have a Mars bar, don't I?
Was it just copied from the normal burger, was it?
This is tight was
It
cookies.
was almost like it was like a Woodland DPM, and the pockets were, the side pockets were quite big. They were quite long and quite they had quite a lot of depth to them. But you can't get hold of them now. You can't, you know,
What's that one, mate? What are we doing?
the Arkis, the old Arkis burger, and they used to do like a 100 litre one. That's the
Yeah.
one. That's the one that I had, and it was comfortable and long. You know, it was a long sort of a long rucksack.
Because that is support there, mate. As you see, you've had it on. That's just made for a set of webbing underneath it, isn't it?
It's actually quite comfortable because I tried it on in Matt's house, and it is quite nice. I like the idea of the pockets on the outside.
You know what's what goes straight to it.
Well, you like a pocket or two, don't you, Eddie?
Well, if it ain't got a pocket on it, I'll put one on it, mate. But I'll just.
He's even round there this morning. He's going, well, what I'm going to do is just, you know what I mean? Already he's fucking working it out.
I'm going to have the tent one side, a patch little zip on, mate, one side, and my sleep kit on the other. You know.
So without the two side pockets and the top one, how many litres is it?
It's 100 odd litres.
So you could basically knock another bloody
Easy.
30, 45.
And it's got a zip on top, so you can put a fucking side pocket on top of it.
I know.
So you say 150 litres.
Something like that, mate. Yeah. I mean, you're not want to fill it through. I'm not like that, but yeah. Didn't intend to buy it, but at that price, it was a Godfather offer, so one I couldn't refuse. Plus, once you make an offer to buy,
you've actually committed.
Yeah, you know, and I'm always like that. But yeah, never thought I'd get one for 100. Well, mate, I tell you what, we looked at Dragon. What the price is? 300 quid. Yeah. You know, and they're the place in Colchester that make the kit and that. You know, one of them maybe just have the basher pouch at the front and all that, mate, as opposed to the free ones. But yeah, 3, 4. You know, that's what. Yeah. And that one 150, and you know, in green. I've never seen one in green, so I went ding. I'm having it, yeah, sorry. But again, I am all spent out now, you know what I mean? And that may well be my last burger.
Oh, yeah, and you found waving trousers.
Yeah.
Right, well, I don't know if they'll fit now, but that was Mike Bright.
What size were they?
I think it comes to about 30.
Yeah, but what is the number on the inside?
I didn't look, mate, no. He knows what it is in inches, and if they fit him, they'd fit me.
Which is a 36 waist, a 54 is a 38 waist.
Yeah. I think it's 54, mate, yeah. Yeah, no worries. And if not, obviously, I'll pass them on, you know. There you go.
I'll have to go on there because I've got to say at the minute I've got a pair of Fell Ravens that are about 38 waist. I haven't worn them for a lot.
What waist do you make? 36, didn't you?
36, so I normally take 52.
Yeah.
I need a 50.
Right, ladies and gents, I'm going to have to get me grub on because the light's fading past. Got me pasta on there, just bubbling up.
I don't know if it was water in there or what. So
Oh no, I've just got a bit of pasta in there, mate. I'll get my gloves off and have a little look. God, I've come straight into the fire again on my eyes. Oh, it's just wrong. Gary, you're supposed. I want empathy, sir. I want empathy.
I do really feel sorry for you.
It's not happening. It's not happening to me.
No, there's my empathy violin. God,
We feel for you for that.
Yeah. But again, the old stainless steel, you know, that's just the dog's danglies, really, mate. But it's just,
Can't beat.
yeah. So if you're not got the kit, you got to bring it out and use it.
Stand inside.
Well, it'll come round on you, mate. I'm just not getting on well with Bryce today.
Yeah, but caring and sharing, mate.
But even that's a nice little fire pit, mate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come out of Dave's back garden, isn't it?
Yeah, we got the other. We got the drum.
Yeah.
That we use for cooking on.
Yeah. Well, we're cooking on that, mate, now, very nicely. Very nicely. Yeah, I got just a pasta in there, mate, and let that boil up. Empty the water out and whack a...
They did boil, but I didn't know if it was just water or what, so I just pushed it off.
No, that's nice, mate. It's probably done by now anyway. So I'll get this off, ladies and gents. I'm not sure you're going to pick this up too well, but obviously with the Scout cooker, Obviously, put the other bit in that. Yeah, and
Red light.
Oh yeah.
Des is proper cooking up. Yeah, it's come over. It's using the other arm. There's a circle underneath that, and it'll take any pot and pan, won't it? Yeah, 25 quid. You can't. You know what I mean? I don't know if he buys a metal for that. Let alone works on it, mate. You see, he works on it. Welding on there and everything. Yeah.
The larger one had the flat trivet.
Yeah.
That sits on the top, but that's just.
Yeah, that's just.
It's perfect. Ideal.
Portable, mate. Yeah. He couldn't make them fast enough to sell them, mate. And that's. You don't need no more. And you've got spam in there, so yeah.
Spam.
Oh yeah. Again, it's,
love that sound. Best sound in the world, isn't it?
Very nice. Oh, and that's warming up my way to get wedding tackle very nicely, so yeah.
I'm getting the old corned beef legs.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Nice one.
Now,
Because, ladies and gents, obviously, if this is from the MOD, this isn't an MOD ration pack, but a little bit of a dibble there, sir.
Cheese.
yeah, perfect.
No, yeah, cheese.
Smooth peanut butter.
Yeah. Because you've got a squirrel cook, a bigger one, you're going to give to Mark and that. Mark's on you, I've got some
cross my palm with some
ration packs.
ration packs.
And obviously, Dave has, you've done a dibble with Dave there, mate, haven't you? You've got something you really like, which was that pack, which you really took a shine to. He's happy with the ration packs.
I don't like that.
No money's changed hand. Dibble, sir, dibble. We like dibble. Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
Everybody's happy, mate. And that's a dibble of the highest order. And very nice bit of a.
Cheers for that, Mark.
You're welcome, sir. Well, I mean, I know you said you'd give it, and I thought, no, it's not, I wouldn't do that. To me, that's not fair.
That is dibble. Yeah. He's happy, you're happy. Exactly. Exchange are good. David's made something. He wants the ration packs. You know what I mean? It's dibble, sir. It's dibble.
It's an exchanging of skills.
Yeah.
Or an exchanging of goods.
Or services. Where both parties are happy.
Where both parties
are happy. Yeah. No, and that's it, because you're exactly the same as us, Mark. I mean, I want that, but you know what I mean? Like, I can make Gary, he's got some, some of them wooden cookers and he wants a pouch for that. Job done, sort me out with, that's how it goes, guys. That's fucking how it goes. Yeah, like I say, I've got a pair of trousers. That's the old Mike. I might just have a little bit there, mate, just to pull us up a little bit. I do like them.
You know what that reminds me of? Play-Doh. Yeah, I remember eating Play-Doh.
I've never eaten Play-Doh as a kid.
That's what it reminds me of, Play-Doh. The aftertaste is like, reminds me of Play-Doh.
I do like the old. It's lovely and moist, isn't it?
Reminds me of Play-Doh.
I used to eat Play-Doh as a kid. No. I wasn't allowed to eat at the dinner table unless the forks had corks in them.
But like, remember the little tin pewter soldiers used to get as a kid? I used to bite their heads off, so no wonder I'm stupid, because I can't.
No teeth now,
no, you know what I mean? No wonder I've got lots of brain function and all that. And you find out lead's the worst.
All our toys had lead paint on.
Yeah, no. That's very nice, mate. Got a little bit cooking on there. Fucking loving all this.
Beef stew and.
Oh, the old Crusader pot. Can't beat them, can you?
Well, I've had one. It's been in there for a long time, mate. I've got it at a boot fair for next one, I think, but I just shipped a bit of stuff out.
Yeah, but what a robust piece of kit they are.
Yeah, no, and
whoever's got that kit.
Yeah. And
you haven't mentioned names to save embarrassment or nothing like that, and I appreciate that. But whoever's got that kit that you've sent them is incredibly lucky.
I thought, right, he said he just brings, like water bottles from 58. You can't go wrong with 58. So that's it, mate. And it's just been there. I've not. You get boot fair and you think, oh, how much you want for that? And it's like,
The thing is, though, it's
brownie points.
It's paying it forward, isn't it?
Yes, mate. And it's brownie points for the missus, because as far as she saw, I put everything in the Bergen and I packed up the Bergen and it went. And she knows it went because she was there when I posted it.
No, but that just shows your good-natured side that doesn't necessarily always come across, because people think you're a bit of a prick, but I won't have that.
No, well, no, that's a fair point, sir. No, fair point, well brought up. However, no, what I was going to say there is, Bruce come out with something, it makes up, it'd be good karma because it makes up for all the times I married a bastard. I can't remember the exact words I mean, mate, that is spot on. No. But, yeah. You've got Lancashire.
Your generosity is legendary.
No, but mate, so was everybody else's. Here tonight, we've had some dibble, sir, haven't we? We've had some dibble, and everybody's happy. Exchange of goods or services, everybody's happy. You got what you wanted, mate, because you took a shine to that pouch,
I like
didn't
that bag.
you?
He said to me, because I've got no cash on me. He said, no, PayPal. I thought, yeah, I'll just PayPal him.
What bag was that?
The
shoulder bag.
One.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, I didn't buy it, we dibbled.
Dibbled, that's it, sir. No, he's going to be dead at me, you know what I mean? No. Well, no, that's it. It's just the way it is,
I
mate. Yeah.
think there's still another box left up there.
Yeah. But yeah,
It'll probably evaporate before I use it, but
that's nice there, mate. This looks like Lancashire
That's
hot
right.
potato,
Doesn't
like.
it? I'm just about to say, it looks
Yeah.
like kind of like that French dauphinoise potato, isn't it?
Oh,
what you
God.
could have done.
You're
is
posh,
put
ain't you?
a couple of eggs
But that was
on
my
top
big
of
word.
that.
You had a big word earlier. I'm allowed
Pour it over the
dauphinoise.
top, do a
Dauphinoise.
little flavour.
Doping- doping what?
That sounds like a whorehouse, doesn't it? I'm going down.
Not that I'd know. The French the German Reaper barn.
I've got a couple of eggs. You want to cut
No,
a couple
you're
of
right.
eggs over it?
Yeah, you're right now. Cheers.
Do you know what I mean? Whisk a couple of eggs up over the top of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gents, sorry about yeah.
What, a flan?
Yeah. Well, not flan. They're like
If anybody's bashful or swearing, you
Quiche.
never watch my
Like
films
posh
anyway.
quiche.
Posh quiche, yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, it's lovely with that Tabasco sauce on it.
Just gives it a little twang, mate, doesn't it?
Don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I was never a fan of Tabasco sauce. It was one thing, because that's another thing you used to do when you was like around. Well, you would know. You'd have you'd all get into your ration packs, and
Yeah.
you'd all divvy it up and sling what you didn't want into the middle.
Yeah.
And then you used to fly in then and see what other people had been chucking
I
away.
never did, mate, because I didn't have a lot as a kid.
I
so
never
free
chucked
food.
an awful lot out,
No,
really, because
no,
I
no.
liked it all, to be perfectly
No,
honest.
and I'd carry it because it was this what I call disposable income, i.e., it'd be much better for it at the end than that,
The ones
yeah.
with boiled sweets was always a rare old bag to get, wasn't it? The
Yeah.
old boiled sweets.
Oh, yeah.
That was like proper currency.
And was it Garibaldi biscuits?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Biscuits, fruit, AB.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Arse blockers.
Yeah. And they were all right, mate, as long as you had a bit of spread on them. And
They were lovely.
Do you know, I could never
I've got plenty of
understand.
spread on my house.
Yeah, no, I could never understand. But I was
used to
always
like
taught.
the pate as well. You know,
Yeah.
the little tub
Yeah.
of pate,
Yeah,
the garlic
on
and
that.
the
Yeah.
garlic and herb pate.
Because I was always taught from training, you throw something away from that ration pack, all you're doing is throwing
Throwing away
calories
calories,
away.
right.
If you don't intake calorie for the extra, I mean, the ration packs then, they got these people that know all about all that. They looked into it, and the standard 24-hour ration pack, i.e. the square one, like with the tins in it, and it's got the range card on the back.
Yeah, yeah,
that was about 220 calories. The highest one was about 220. So until they redressed that balance, and your average soldier's going to use 4,000 calories a day.
That in the
No danger. No, there's no grey areas about that. In Friday Woods when we was in Colchester, we took some of this team of people were coming down because it's all right saying that, but yeah, well we don't use the soup. We don't. They imagine you cook our style, and you don't. You eat it cold. You eat it as you go. You've got one bottle of water. I mean, we all had two. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
But
they
that
were
was it
like,
that people didn't realise. Then you had to cook, you had to clean.
Yeah.
And that was your brew.
Yeah.
On that litre of water.
yeah, and
you had to
everybody
survive on
carried
that litre.
a number. I used to have two. We were having one in the Bergen and that. But then there were these people that were doing all these trials on it, and seeing what was what. Having a look at these, were just gobsmacked by the stuff that would be not actually eaten. Yeah, and you didn't have the opportunity because we went over Friday Woods, right, which is like a little army, like localised training area. Put the bashers up for them. Some of the blokes actually loved it, and moreover, I do remember the ladies. There was a team of about 4 of them, like coming down to see what's what and investigate because somebody said, well, I don't eat everything, and so they did about a night, probably like
What
we've
era
done
was
here
this,
today. We are talking 86, 87, mate. Something
Is
like
that when they started to revise it then?
Yeah, and after that, because then we used to get a ration pack and used to get a tin of ravioli or spaghetti bolognese, and then another chocolate bar just to increase the calories, mate. Yeah. And that was it. But I remember taking the civils over Friday Woods, the food was did, and that, let them in a sleeping bag, so let them have an idea of what's what, a little bit of reality. And I do remember.
So another thing as well, you're
there was
burning
one-
calories even when you're asleep because
Yeah.
you're cold, and your
Exactly.
body wants to try and stay
Yeah.
warm, so it's eating calories even when it's not doing anything.
So I was
So
always
you're not
taught, mate.
replenishing
I'm
it.
sorry, I don't believe that, mate. I'm always asleep. I'm still a fat fucker. So I'm not burning that many
Yeah, but you're nice and warm, mate. Isn't you?
But you're knocking out 4,000 as soldiers in the first place ain't like fat blokes, you know what I mean?
No.
Don't get me wrong, we are when we come out, mate. But so it was quite a surprise for them, and they went back knowing actually this is how this ration pack is used, what's not used, what is used.
But
you
see,
know.
that's another thing that's often overlooked by the civilians now that can get hold of these kits
Yeah.
for even though they're not supposed to, but they rely on these. But they're not doing the same amount of grafts.
No.
But what they're not realising is that food is a lot more calorie packed
Yeah.
than
And
the
like
stuff
I say,
that they're getting at home.
all the powdered
So
drinks
there's
are
a
like
lot of
drinks
there's
and that,
a lot
you
of
know.
energy in these.
Because I tell you, when we used to feel like proper down and out of it, you know, like after you've been there 3 weeks and your teeth are loose, you know what I mean? I always used to
but
carry
having
some
said that though, Ed,
multi.
it was using the screech powder. We weren't using it to drink. We was using it to clean the working parts.
Yeah, no, but you know, it was. I always used to bung a few multivitamin. You know, in me
Glucose
chocolate,
tablets.
yeah, like in that, or sometimes you'd have a Diarite because that'd put trace elements all back in your system as
Yeah,
that as well.
Diarite
I didn't
drinks,
have the shit because I'd known poo in my body because I'd eaten 3 days. But when you just really, that's you know, and that was I think was the beginning of the Lucozade isotope drinks and sports stuff and all that. That's all right, mate. But yeah, that you know, that's the rations have come on,
Oh, sorry,
and a lot of the time,
It's all over your
and it's
food.
for
Don't
morale
worry
and
about
that. When they open it, like Afghanistan and Iraq and all that, when you open it, you want to see PG tips.
Yeah.
You know, you want to see
Something
some,
from home.
yeah, and not just because I think the army just used to have about 4 different ration packs, A, B, and C, D, innit? Yeah, it was that.
environments.
Yeah, A, B, D, and C. Like, you know what I mean?
They had a ration pack specifically designed for the Arctic environment.
Yeah, we were talking about
specifically
The Arctic
designed
rations.
specifically designed for the desert environment.
Yeah,
And then for what do they call this environment?
Temperate.
temperate. Yeah.
environment. Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, in my day there was just about four different A, B, C or D as far as I remember, mate. Yeah. But the Arctic rations, because they had a load of them that had to be used up. They were the dog stangers,
They were
mate.
nice, weren't they?
Oh, the
Packed
rolled
full of
oats
chocolate.
and all that. Yeah. I mean, do you know in the Spangles? You know the Spangles. You could never
Yeah.
get the plastic off, could you? But you would
You used to just pop them in your mouth and just stuff the fuckers away.
and you spat the paper out, the piece of plastic.
A
Yeah.
lot of time they were like sticky, weren't they?
Yeah.
Buttered,
With the
Yeah.
paper, you couldn't get the paper off.
And the glucose tablets.
Yeah.
Remember them little chalky things? But you know, 3
Yes,
days in,
yeah.
and you found a packet. That was it, because your body was just craving
Craving for
calories,
it.
anything like, you know.
The
Anyway,
only other thing with them Dextrosol though as well, wasn't it? You eat too many of them and they give you the shits.
no,
Yes,
That's the other thing as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember that. But you,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
yeah,
you had too many of them. Yeah, give you the squirts.
But you can buy the civvies can buy them dextrose tablets like that, aren't they? Yeah, but they were there years ago. And hey, the best thing ever, a packet
Mind
of
you, having
Rolos.
said that, you ended up eating too much of that.
Bung you up.
Oh, bung you
Yeah.
up, yeah.
Yeah. But remember the Rolos, they were the best things. And that big Yorkie bar, when they used to having it, this is not for girlies. I mean, you couldn't do that now, could you?
No. But coming off of exercise, that first poo,
Oh,
the biggest log you ever had in your life.
no, it always comes back to poobies, you know, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, it does, it does.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I'm just, no, just rude.
You're all being rude. No, but anyway,
No, good morning shit.
yeah. Oh, there's nothing like a good clear out, so a good clear out, but makes your day. Anyway, ladies and gents, yeah.
Oh, you recorded?
Yeah. There is
fuck.
the history of the army ration pack. and poo. And again, ladies and gents, they're using the little lamps there. I'll show you one close up. But for what they are, boys, they are absolutely spanking bits of kit. Yeah, yeah. And on the old stove on it. Little lamps. But them little torches, mate, 20 quid, they're the dog's danglies, aren't they? You got to worry about
Worked
that.
really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We got one underneath, my one underneath there, mate, yeah. Again, I'd buy 2 just to have 2.
Yeah.
20
Because they're
quid.
so lightweight.
Yeah, and
You know
for
what I mean?
20 quid, well, you lighten up your whole setup here, mate, yeah? There's no two ways about it.
You can see everywhere.
Yeah, and that's filming off that light, innit? I'll show you what that is. John Northish, the bushcrafter.
Yeah.
He showed that, and then I got one, and you know, I think you bought one just on the strength of seeing it. Remember from the
When you showed me the one at the Trevor meet,
Yeah.
I bought one there and then
Then,
straight away.
yeah.
Yeah.
and seriously,
It was 17 quid. Off
17
Amazon.
quid, yeah. And there's it over there. I mean, the traditional lamps are lovely, but you know what I mean, it's carrying them and the fuel and all that.
Yeah, but at one point or another, I will get another one.
Yeah, me too, mate. Yeah.
Because of the size of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just brilliant.
Yeah.
And then if you've got one of your power packs and they go flat, you charge them up
Come
through the day.
Yeah.
I can't believe how long they last actually.
No. Yeah. And you can turn half of them off and down as you want and that.
Well,
Yeah.
if you turn it on like I like it, when I
Yeah.
go inside my, say, tent or something, if you've got a light which is too bright, it just blows your eyes, you can't see.
It's got a soft light.
Well,
to
you
it
can
as well.
dim that down,
Yeah.
it does a nice sort of light.
Yeah.
It smokes
Yeah.
nice.
But yeah, that's fucking working all the way. That's bob on, mate, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
done alright actually.
I do like the idea of the, you know, the squirrel corporate little thing and that, mate. You know,
little things like
but
that.
it's a bushcrafter thinking, right, I want that made. That's how I want it, and you have it just so, mate, didn't you? I know I said that. It's probably without taking the reason why I call you my technical advisor, because you know what you're on, and yeah. Gary's chuffing up to his little what do they call it? Scout.
It's the fire anchor.
Fire anchor.
Yeah.
That's
That's doing alright.
no, no.
It's a nice little can of fire, isn't it?
Because look, you guys are pushing up. What we got, Tim? What we got, Tim?
Panko chicken.
What's that, mate? Sorry.
Panko chicken.
See, you eat things I've never even heard of. That is posh. No, that is posh.
It's just chicken with breadcrumbs, really.
Because if you're wondering how bright that light is, I'm doing filming here. Oh, just a strength for that little light, mate.
Don't need it on, though.
No. You can hear that.
Chicken and rice, really.
Oh, the smell of the twilight
Traditional
campfire.
bowl.
Oh, man points to that bit. Yeah, very nice, mate.
Not bad over here, is it?
No, that's a nice little spot, mate, isn't it? And you ain't looking over your shoulder because, you know.
It's quiet, isn't it?
Yeah. We're not miles away
Got a
from
nice moon and all that.
Yeah, I know. That's a beautiful moon up there, mate. I want to try and get a nice picture of that later on. Put my tripod up.
Yeah, cold night, we could wake up.
Whenever I see the moon, you know, I always remember that film American Werewolf in London. And there's only one, it didn't scare me.
No.
Yeah, I saw it when it first came out. I was in Cambridge, so we're talking about late 1980, I think, yeah? Something like that, yeah? And it's the only one that has ever given me, I'm not afraid of nothing because I'm the meanest son of a bitch in the valley, but that film gave me the heebie-jeebies. Do you know what I mean? When you're miles out from anywhere and there's no lights and no nothing and you hear all these weird noises, I always hark back to that one, like, you know what I mean? And I grew up, you know, watching House of Hammers and Vincent Price.
Stick to the road.
Yeah.
Or stick to the path.
Yeah, don't stray from the path. Yeah.
It was that pub, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That you imagine you'd see Paul Foxy in. Oh, right, that's my wife just doing my check-in call. So I'll see you later on, ladies and gents.